So the game streaming wars are officially upon us. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So there was a big announcement yesterday from Amazon talking about their game streaming service, and it's going to be called Amazon Luna, and they are launching this now to compete, primarily with Google Stadia and xCloud, and we're going to officially have the beginning of the game streaming competition between these three major services. Now, it's interesting when they announce this because it's actually going to be getting released on the PC, the Mac, the Fire TV, as well as the iPhone and the iPad, meaning it's going to get access to the iOS platform. And when we've been seeing where xCloud isn't being allowed on there, with the Epic Game things going on between Apple and Epic Games. So it's just crazy how Amazon is no problem getting to put their streaming service on there, which is the argument that Apple has against xCloud and against Microsoft, is that they don't want to have random games, and they want to make sure that they are vetting all the games that are being played on their platforms, yet they're allowing Amazon to use their streaming service, so it absolutely makes no sense. There's clearly something else going on there. But anyways, they announced this, and it's going to start at $4.99 a month and provide 4K resolution with 60 FPS for certain titles, and you're gonna have to have like super fast internet like with Google Stadia to actually make that happen, so it's not going to be like for everything. And they're going to be launching with Resident Evil 7, Control, A Plague's Tale: Innocence, Yooka-Laylee, The Impossible Lair, or sorry, the price is $5.99. That's all going to be for $5.99, not $4.99. And it's more game streaming. Now, we're comparing this to Google Stadia. The thing with Google Stadia is you have to pay that monthly fee, and they also have a free version, but you have to pay a monthly fee, and then you have to purchase games full price or whatever price you're selling for on that platform in order to play them. And it sounds like with Amazon Luna, although this isn't confirmed, it's going to be very similar, and you're going to have to pay more than that monthly fee of $5.99 depending on what you want to play, because they're releasing channels through Luna, which basically is going to allow you to play games from your favorite publishers through their service. The first one being Ubisoft. They're going to have a Ubisoft game channel, and it says it gives subscribers access to Ubisoft's games on the day and date they launch regularly, with support for 4K resolutions and mobile gameplay. But there's no pricing to that. You're obviously going to have to pay an additional amount on top of that Luna subscription fee of $5.99. Who knows what that will be? I'm assuming maybe $10, $15, you never know. And then on top of that, you know how Amazon owns Twitch? They're going to add in Twitch integration. Basically, if you're on Twitch watching a game from your favorite streamer and you want to play what they're playing, you're going to be able to jump right from Twitch right to the game instantly if you have Amazon Luna. Amazon is also offering their own controller, which, if you ask me, is literally a clone of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. From the look, the layout, the grips, and everything is literally the exact same. It's like they took it and they changed around the colors, added an extra button or whatever, and just, it's the exact same. But most controllers now kind of all are similar. They're all new controllers coming out really are based off of that Xbox 360 controller. They're all really based off of that, and maybe even like the original Xbox S controller, Type S controller, sort of, but they all kind of look the same. But anyways, it looks exactly like the Nintendo Switch controller, but you can use any Bluetooth controllers on this service, as well as mouse and keyboard. Now, personally, what I think about this is that I am not the biggest fan of cloud gaming services, and I'm kind of saddened to see the industry really pushing it and going in that direction, because of, it's not the same experience when you have the actual game on your hard drive. There is still some lag. Your internet has to be super fast. Now, I've used xCloud, and I think xCloud actually works really well. It has made me a believer in cloud gaming, but I still personally would much rather be playing these games like from a hard drive on a console or on a PC, and I would much rather be playing these games on a big screen TV or on a monitor. Playing on your phone works, but to me, it just isn't the best experience. But with the biggest difference between, I would say, Stadia, Luna, and xCloud is that with xCloud, you're paying the monthly fee for Ultimate, and you're going to be getting games for PC, games for Xbox, as well as cloud gaming. And all the games for PC and Xbox you can download and you can play them. But then you're also getting that access to playing them through the cloud on any device. The game selection on Xbox Game Pass is by far and away a billion times better than anything available on Google Stadia and on Amazon Luna. So there's that as well. So I think that right now, this service as just a streaming service is going to have trouble initially competing. Like Google Stadia, I don't believe got out to a good start. I don't know where it is right now in terms of numbers, but I still think it's kind of dead / dying. And I think Luna may run into that same problem. The only thing it has backing themselves up is that they have Twitch, which they own. They're actually making their own games. Amazon makes their own games, so there's that as well. Thing with the Ubisoft channel that they've announced here as well is this is going to be like a test run to see how well this works. And if it really kicks off and does really well, you best believe that Amazon is going to go out and start paying for more studios to exclusively come onto their streaming service. So I mean, I guess that's where we are now with gaming, with streaming. I still don't think it's nearly as good as of experience as having a console or a PC, but I mean, it is what it is. So it's crazy. So we got Luna, we got Stadia, we got xCloud, and then we have, if you want to include it as well, PlayStation Now, all combining and competing now for cloud gaming. So I guess this is the new cloud gaming wars, if you want to call it. It's gonna be interesting to see where it goes. I know this is kind of regressive and for the gaming industry for me to think like this, but I would much rather just see cloud gaming die and just go back to straight consoles with Microsoft or Sony versus Nintendo, or have them all together kind of thing. But whatever, that's where we are. You're gonna have to get used to it. You better have a very good internet connection if you want to take advantage of this, or you can just pick up a console or pick up a PC and play all these games off of a hard drive and have the best experience. Anyways, that's all I think about this. Let me know what you guys think about Amazon Luna and cloud gaming in general in the comments below. I'd be really interested in your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel, it's going to be covering a lot of news. I'm going to be definitely going over all of the next generation stuff. I have a PS5 and an Xbox Series X on pre-order, so I will be making lots of videos about those when they come out. So if you want to see any of that, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.